Good morning, guys. My name's Kianna. Nice to see you all again. I was a summer intern for Enterprise for the 2018. I got to work at 50JC in Tucson, and it was an awesome opportunity. One thing I believe my branch could work on is recycling. So my presentation today is about how we can implement how to be a greener branch by recycling goods that we see that are brought in from customers, employees drinking during the day, and of course our service agents because they work out in the hot all day. So I'm going to click through my PowerPoint here. Like I said, the problem I see in Tucson is that there is very little recycling. The stats here tell us that there are 740 tons of waste collected in Tucson per year, and about 75% of that is recyclable goods, which I think Enterprise could have a big footprint on helping recycle. The plan I implemented was putting a recycling bin in the lobby of our Enterprise, one in our employee lounge, and one out by the service agents. So anytime we would see a plastic water bottle or an aluminum can, we could put them in the recycling bin, and at the end of the night, we could bring it to a recycling center. This was the bin that I put in our customer lounge area when they first walked in. If we saw any bottles or cans in the car while we did our return, we put them in this can for recycling here. The second one, we put a bin actually next to our garbage bin out by the service agents where they walk. We had a bag at the very beginning, and each day we would probably go through about 2 or 3 of these plastic bags just of water bottles being collected out of dirty cars. And the third place we had a recycling part, I put a picture on the wall to state that employees should put their plastic goods in there and their cans once they were emptied. And at the end of the night, we would again close up the bags and we would bring them to a recycling center. The employees were great in helping me implement the recycling at our location. So what I did is for 2 weeks, each night I weighed the amount of recycling we had in our office. As you can see, for week 1, our total was 4.2 pounds, and the second week was 3.2 pounds. For an average of the 2 weeks at 3.7, 1 pound equals about 48 to 50 plastic water bottles, which you can see the amount of recycling JC goes through with our high customer volume throughout the day. So then what I did with the average is I multiplied it by 4 weeks for our branch, which gives us about an estimate of 15 pounds of recycling we go through just at our location each month. The next average I have is 456 pounds, which is taking our average and multiplying it by 30 branches. I do know that JC is the largest branch besides the airport in Tucson, and so that number is a little different with the smaller branches around, but it's still a huge impact on the amount of recycling that is being thrown away right now versus being recycled. And lastly, I have the percent of recycling in Tucson that would just come from Enterprise alone, which is 2.5. If you think about the amount of people living in Tucson and how much waste is being given, think about all that recyclable waste we could be bringing to the recycling center, and Enterprise could have a huge impact on that. How to take action. What I did is I looked up a few companies that we would be able to recycle through. The main one would be the city of Tucson. They didn't give exact rates for it, but we can definitely give them a call to get a quote. I asked my branch manager about it, and she said we could just put the number there for now, and if it became something we look forward to do in the future, we would definitely get a quote from them. And then they would deliver a commercial bucket we would put next to our garbage bin, and we would dump all of our recycling in that, and it would be picked up weekly or monthly. The effect on the environment of recycling is huge. It can reduce the population caused by waste, which Tucson has a large population as well as Phoenix. So by recycling, we can really impact the community and the animals that live in our environment. I did a quick SWOT analysis on the outcomes and the weaknesses and the strengths of recycling. As you can read here on the chart, I know I don't have to talk through it. You guys are able to read a PowerPoint as well. But a weakness that I did find is that paying for recycling, you don't get much out of it. But knowing that we're impacting the community by recycling is a huge, huge opportunity for Enterprise to show that they have their green footprint on the earth and outside of work and serving customers so well that we do care for the community we live in as well. The value, again, is a huge impact on the value Enterprise has with the community and sustainability. It could be a huge, huge thing to throw out, along with all the trees Enterprise plants, just showing that we take time out of our day to recycle. It will show that Enterprise is more than just a profitable company. It's a company that cares about the world we live in. And that's all I have for you guys today. I did do my impact of just in Tucson. It was easier to do, but if we take recycling from Tucson to Phoenix and the whole group 50 and of Arizona, we could really impact the amount of recycling we have, reduce greenhouse gases, and just make that green footprint we have on the world even bigger. Enterprise is such a great company, and I thank you guys for your time to watch my video. I hope you all had a great experience this summer. It was nice meeting you.